In today's video, I want to pose the question: if you are dissatisfied with your present situation, how do you go about changing it? And I've got a quote here from Neville Goddard again. And this particular quote gives us great practical guidance on what we actually do if we are dissatisfied with our current situation or present situation. I'll just read it to you now. If you are dissatisfied with your present situation, the only way to change it is to take your attention away from that which seems so real to you and rise in consciousness to that which you desire to be. You cannot serve two masters. Therefore, to take your attention away from one state of consciousness and place it upon another is to die to one and live to the other. So I don't think this quote needs any level of great explanation. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll just go through it briefly now. So it starts by saying, if you are dissatisfied with your present situation, the only way to change it is to take your attention away from that which seems so real to you and rise in consciousness to that which you desire to be. So if you are not satisfied with your present circumstances, if you are not satisfied with the way your life is headed, if you are not satisfied with what you are currently facing and experiencing in your reality, any difficult situations you might be going through, your first point of entry should be to withdraw your attention from those circumstances and to withdraw into your imagination and to focus upon the outcomes you want to bring into your reality. And you do this by going into a relaxed state, relaxing the mind, relaxing the body, closing your eyes and visualizing the outcome you want to experience in your reality. Now, this is sometimes easier said than done. I'm not saying this is necessarily easy advice to follow. And this advice is pretty much the opposite of anything you've probably ever known before. But that doesn't change the fact that it's actually really, really wise advice. And it's wise advice because if we continue to fight and focus on the present situation that we don't like, we continue to recreate that in our reality. The only way we change our reality is by not continuing to focus on the present circumstances we don't actually like. That just recreates them again in our future. What we need to do is, if we want to change our present circumstances, we need to withdraw our attention from them and start to visualize the circumstances we want to experience in our reality. And this is such a crucial point he's raising here. You know, the most common reaction of most people is to fight with their present circumstances. It's to go to war with them. It's to be angry about them. It's to resent them. This is not what we are meant to be doing. And Neville is reminding us here of this. And this is a key one to remember really at all times. To remember that if we don't like what we are currently experiencing, the first thing we should be doing or thinking about is actually withdrawing our attention from them if we can, and actually thinking about what it is we actually want to be experiencing in our reality, and actually imagining or visualizing those outcomes we want to bring into our reality. This is the true meaning of rising in consciousness to that which we desire to be. And as he says here, if we continue to focus on this new outcome we want to bring into our reality, the old one starts to die and the new one starts to crowd out the old one. This is what I was talking about in the previous video, how if we continue to repeatedly focus on a new outcome, a new desired outcome that we want to bring into our reality, then that new outcome will start to crowd out the old outcome that we have been facing up to now. Anyway, I hope that was helpful to you today. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.